welcome back. This is episode 2 of training for my half Ironman. My name is Bin, I use they, them, theirs pronouns, and I am training for a half Ironman. It is 1.5 miles of swimming, 55 miles of biking, and 13.3 miles of running. These races can cost up to $600, so I am trying to attempt to race my first half Ironman for free. I have spent the better half of 2025 kind of preparing for this training block, and now that it's here, I'm super excited and I wanted to document it to show that this can be an accessible set of activities for anybody. And my goal is actually to raise $600, which is like what I would have paid for a race, to Lawyers for Good, and you can donate to them in the link below because they're a great organization supporting lawyers trying to protect our rights within this country. So the rules are simple. I must document this journey even when I fail. I must find one new place to train every week. I must do each training activity as close to free as possible, and I must complete the half Ironman by or on October 26, 2025. So here's week 3 of training. Okay, so today is Wednesday, August 20th, which is day 20 and week 3. So some quick reflections from my first 2 weeks of training is I've just noticed my energy dipping, fluctuating a lot because I'm doing a lot more activity and I'm still trying to narrow in on my diet. What am I needing to eat? When do I need to eat? How much? What is actually efficient for my body? And that's looking at macronutrients, right? So the ratio of carbohydrates to protein and when to have each in my diet. Been thinking and paying attention to that a lot. Today is a swim day and I meant to swim midday after my work shift. I just felt like it was too hot and I was kind of still tired from yesterday's workout. So I'm gonna do a night swim and I'll take you with me for that. So see you in a little bit. All right, gotta get ready for the swim now. Ready to swim. Alex is coming with me. Woo. I don't have as big muscles as he does. This is so gratuitous. All right, we're gonna go now. Wow, look who's ready. Oh man, I think I need to poop again. High five, baby. Wow. Whew, we're back. Oh my gosh, my hair's a mess. Excuse that.
Mine too.
So, we did it. I did 1,800.
You did about 1,600 meters.
I did 1,600 meters and my goal was 2,000 meters, so I was 400 meters short. I did hit a mile, but I was short 0.2 mile, which is 400 meters. And somewhere in the laps that I did, I realized I could actually visualize myself still having the gas to bike and then run after. And I'm tired now, but I know that if I had fuel, I could actually do this distance, which is so wild. I was just telling Alex a year ago, I was still mentally recovering from my last race where I was traumatized. Took 2 months off from swimming and now I can swim a mile and say I can do more. Shouts to my trainer. I think by our estimate, he did it 1.5 to 1.75 faster than me per lap, which is fine. Look at his arms. He's been swimming since he was
13. That's 2,236 meters. However, it is worthy of mention, I actually did not reach my goal. I was 104 meters short. To be fair, I could have gotten it. I just stopped prematurely. At lap 15, I realized eating half a burrito in the last 24 hours. I realized that's a terrible idea. I ran out of calories.
What he's saying is that that's all he had in the last 30 hours is a burrito, which we had 2
Half a
hours.
burrito.
I eat a lot. I eat every 3 hours.
I literally felt the moment when last burrito calorie left my body. I felt the actual downgrade in energy, a sudden spectrum shift. I was what? Oh, right. That's what this feels like.
I definitely didn't experience that. I mean, I ate all day. But in the pool, I feel like I was well fueled today.
I was not.
It happens. But I'm really grateful that my partner, Alex, was able to come with me. And it was nice to, just be able to do a sporty thing together. Cool that we have a hobby we both can appreciate.
It made me grateful that we get to share athletics.
Thanks for doing that. Okay, see you tomorrow when I have to wake up buttfuck early.
I will not be there.
so poofy. Look at that. Look at all that. Since I shampoo and condition it after swimming, it always looks so like voluminous and smooth. Anyway, it's 6 in the morning. I gotta get ready for this brick workout. In a little bit. This is gonna be too warm for when I run, so I have change of clothes. This is for my sweat. And yeah, I'm not simulating race day eating just yet. I am just gonna have something simple. Have my protein shake, an orange. Debating if I should eat an actual meal, which is like my canned chicken breast and some rice. I think I will. And this orange is really dry. Desperate need of more oranges for sure. But still good on the inside. We're chilling. Currently it's 6:14. I wanted to wake up at 5, but I went to sleep at like 11. Actually, I went to sleep closer to 12 because my partner and I just stayed up yapping after our swim, which is, you know, it's just nice to have a partner you don't run out of things with. Even after being together for 6 years. I'm dreaming of eating a chicken. I think in the future, I'm gonna try to wake up at like 4 to be at the door by 5. But this will do for now. And the reason for that is because of when I have to do the run part. So by the time I finish the bike, I think it'll be close to 10, which will be pretty warm already. But you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. And I have to do 6 miles, which will take me at least an hour. I haven't taken a bath yet this week or last week, and I'm hoping to today. Alright, I'm gonna eat my food. I'll see you when I'm ready to go. And I almost forgot, I need to put sunscreen on. So I'm gonna do that. Where are you going? Bike is packed. Running fit is packed. Ready to go. Okay, so I just finished my run. I just got changed, or I just finished my bike ride and I just got changed. And did I think about going home and not doing the run part? Yes. Am I going to do that? No, because we came here with a goal and we are going to accomplish this goal. So let's get it.
I'm back home, I'm showered, I've had some time to wind down. Actually, no, I haven't. I feel like my body is like crashing, but it's fine. I just gotta eat. Last night, I did the bike ride, or I did the swim. First thing this morning was the bike ride run. And I think it's probably because I was tired still. I felt really thirsty, thirstier than I usually am on bike rides. And I feel like that's because of the swim last night. So I think that's just poor planning on my part. And I feel like somewhere in the mile 27, 25-ish onwards, I was slowing down. That was rough. It just started feeling, well, I was also just trying to conserve my energy. Like I was like, oh, I'm not going as fast as I was earlier, but I also need to run. So it was like finding the balance between the two. And I feel like because of where I chose to ride my bike, there was a lot of navigating between like runners, walkers, just other pedestrians, even though it was a no car area, and that slowed me down. So otherwise I felt good. I didn't feel super tired after. The run was very difficult. It was like 11:30 by the time I started, which is like awful. That's why I feel like I should have done the bike ride either way earlier or later in the day. It's just, so that's something to keep in mind. Was tempted to do the run like later in the day entirely, but I really just wanted to see how my body felt. And I was pretty slow. It was a consistent like 12-minute pace, and when my food kicked in, I started like amping up. I feel like my fastest potential pace could be like 9 minutes at this point, but I'm still building up to it. I still just need to run more because I'm only running twice a week. It's just I have to do so many workouts, like, but I know that based on my last time that I trained for a running race, I need to be running at least 3 times a week. So I might start integrating that into my other days too. Just like a 2-mile run on a swim day or on a bike day. I'm gonna spend at least 2 hours on that portion of the race. So if I can make it a little faster, it's worth the investment. I feel tired, I feel hungry, but I don't feel completely depleted, considering I did a lot of distance for 2 of the sports, which is the swim last night and then the bike this morning. So it's pretty good. A lot of room for improvement, which is always a good thing. I'm gonna eat though. I'm very, very hungry. It's amazing what your body can do when you put the time into it. And I have the privilege of time and being very able-bodied to do all these sports. Hi, baby. My partner's making dance moves, but he's in underwear, so I'm not gonna show him. Unless you want to be in it.
In fairness, I also have a tank top, but I'll pass.
I'm also in my underwear, but you can't see that. For all you know, I've been like in a business casual outfit. What are you doing? Oh, you're so cute. Come give me a kiss. Well, then just squat. I love you.
Love you, baby.
You're so cute. Thanks for the kisses.
Even though you made me get on my hands and knees for it.
I mean, you could have just like leaned, kept your butt here and then leaned. I don't know if I need more words. This is already 7 minutes originally, so I'll see you all tomorrow.
Good morning. It is day 22. Today I was supposed to go for a in-gym bike workout and then a post-bike leg conditioning workout, and I decided I need to do chores today. And I think that's kind of key here, is knowing when to go and knowing when to pause, because you'll build resentment against yourself and against the plan, the training, if you just go. I've found it best that if I get at least 2 breaks per week, it makes it a lot easier for me. I'm gonna take the rest and I'm not gonna hate myself for it. I'm just trying to find my balance. So I'm gonna eat and then I'll see when I am getting ready. And if you watched my first video, I did some cuttings propagation, and some of them are long enough to be potted, so I'm gonna get some dirt and then thrift some pots, hopefully. Again, creating mini missions for yourselves. That's life. This triathlon is kind of a big mission. Stumbling onto a great pothos find is another one. Here, I'll show you guys for the ones who didn't see. Someone in my apartment complex left it by the trash can, this rack as well as 3 plants, and I took cuttings, and now it's basically time for me to repot and give them a new home, and then probably make some more cuttings. I still only have until 1 o'clock to do all this stuff, but I feel like that's a better use of my time. Plus yesterday was a really hard workout. You know, all in all, that was like 3, almost 4 hours of like movement. That's probably been my hardest training day, my longest training day, and it had 2 sports in it. Take the rest before you think you need it. Be proactive about it, because I think that's so essential. And then tonight I'm gonna take a bath because I've been meaning to, and I keep being too lazy to. Let's go. Dishes are done. Next is take my bike to the bike shop. I need bike pads and clips to go with my shoes. These I thrifted for $4, fit me great, and I know it's gonna make a really big difference when I'm actually pedaling and I feel more locked into my bike than using my regular shoes. Super worn out sneakers that I've converted into my bike shoes, and honestly this worked for a really long time. I've had that bike 5 years just about. I'm only now like getting into more serious, like putting in like actual cycling shoes, and I feel like that's okay, you know. It creates a barrier to just do all of the high speed like upgrades all at once. I also need a second bike cage. So this is my current bike cage. I need to put one over here as well. So yeah, that's currently a lock, but I'm not using it too much. I'm like not commuting with this bike very often. So gonna like, you know, get a nice tune up, get everything like worked up. So those are the goals for today. I usually do grocery hauls, but I feel like because this is all about what I'm eating and how I'm training for everything, it's kind of relevant. I am 2 years sober from alcohol, so I bought a 6-pack of beer, spinach. This is for my work lunch because I'm not gonna have time to cook. Carrots, nectarines. That was the Trader Joe's haul. 3 things of tofu, 2 containers of bulgogi, and all of that was $52. If you take out this, because this is kind of extra, 46 extra. So that would put me at like 41 for this week's groceries. Granted, I do have some stuff already, some stuff I have in the freezer, and some things kind of like roll over into the week. But my goal is usually to spend about $50 on groceries every week in the budget.
This one's a dud. Why not both? That's for an appetizer and brains for the main course. Even if it is on the lower grade side. I'm hungry.
You know, I haven't bought dirt for plants in a really long time. You know, when people say it's dirt cheap, I didn't realize a bag that big only costs like $8, so it is dirt cheap. Also, why am I paying that much for dirt? I probably could have found it somewhere else, but this was just the most convenient thing. Last stop is thrift store, so I can find at least 2 or 3 pots, maybe some hand towels as well. Let's go.
Quality clothing and household items. New arrivals? Sure, we've got them.
Okay, got a lot of chores done earlier. It's way later in the day now. I am, however, gonna take a bath now. Very excited because I've been waiting to do this basically for like 2 weeks. So I do work at Lush. And we had some extras from like another bath bomb making event. It's got this little bear, it's so cute. I'm just trying to take it out right now. Came out of the mold so easily. Look, it's so pretty. So it's like a very citrusy bath bomb. Oh no, I'm so close. This thing called a bubble bar up over the moon that I will run under the water and it'll make bubbles for the bath. But I will just show you the video of the bath bomb dissolving.
It's 5 a.m. Why am I awake, you ask? It's really hot. It's so hot in our apartment, we don't have AC. But then I was like, oh, maybe I'll go for a bike ride. My bike's at the shop. Can't even go on a bike ride. And the gym I go to doesn't open till 8. So maybe I'll just do some meal prep.
But I do have a plan of attack for what I want to make. Let me show you the counter first. This is all the stuff that I have ready for the bike ride, run, gym workout. Energy chews thing, powder, electrolytes, protein shake stuff. What I'm gonna make for the week is a couple things. So I'm gonna make some ground chicken, bulgogi, and some eggs. Now, this sounds like an ambitious endeavor, and it is, but we're gonna do our darndest. And so basically, I'll just have all of this protein ready throughout the week. Now that everything except for the sweet potatoes is cooked, I'm gonna eat, and I'll see you when I'm getting ready for the gym. It is now 6 o'clock. It took me an hour to make a whole week's worth of at least protein, rice, veggies. So pretty good use of my time considering I just couldn't go back to sleep because it's so hot. And what did I do? Make my apartment even hotter. Okay, it is now almost 9 o'clock. I basically took a nap. I took a nap because I was just like, I've already been up. I got my shit ready for the week. Warrants a nap. So I'm a little groggy, but I'm ready for my workout. But I think I'm gonna do 25-ish minutes on a bike with 4-minute hard, 1-minute fast. And I'm only gonna do 25 minutes on the bike. And then I'm gonna do 2 miles running. Because I need to get faster at running. And I think that just means I need to do more running. So I'll have to like brick it today. And then I'll do the lower body workout, which is the circuit. So that's what I'm gonna go do now. Okay, I just got back from the gym. So instead of doing a cool down stretch, which I will do when I get home, I actually joined a Zumba class for the first 30 minutes of it. Keep in mind, I'd already biked, ran, and then done that circuit 3 times. I was supposed to do it 4 times, but I did it 3 times. And then did Zumba, and I was like, man, I miss dancing so much. It was really lovely. It was so fun getting to do like footwork. I love that like my sports allow me to do that really easily. I was pretty winded because, you know, I already did run. I already did my cardio and I did more cardio as a cool down. Overall, I felt really strong this week. I felt like I knew when to take breaks. I knew when I was malnourished or hadn't eaten enough, and I'm getting a better sense of what I do need to eat. And I feel like what I just prepped for the week is going to be really, 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 really good setup as my stuff just like goes even higher in terms of volume of activity. I think the goal now is to not lose weight, to maintain my protein, and probably to increase my fiber intake because my poops are like, I don't care if this is TMI, because like I think how your fecal matter determines like your
gut health. And so it's been like this week. So that means I'm missing something. I'm either missing some kind of fat because everything's super lean protein, or more fiber like from plants. Like I'm not increasing my plant intake, even though I'm plant fiber intake, but I'm increasing like my meat protein intake. Gotta balance that out. Yeah, I'm gonna go hang out with a friend and eat some food and vibes. But I think this is the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment below. Tell me your favorite food that you ate this week if you watched to the end. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. 2 more weeks.